13 shows on our Christmas tour, and most of them were in Texas. We had one in North Carolina and 2 here in Tennessee. It was a lot of fun. We were able to meet so many new people and be able to share a Christmas performance with so many people, and we just had a blast doing it.
We were on an island off of Texas, and we were going through this construction zone, and we got a police escort.
It was so fun. It was almost like we had our own squad of security, and the lights were bright, and we were just going down the street. It was really fun.
Really fun.
We had friends from California surprise us. We found out that they were going to surprise us, so we tried to turn back on them and surprise them back, but then they found out. So basically, no one was surprised, but we just had a blast with them. So much fun.
It was a time full of like jam sessions because they also have a band, and just a packed house full of so many people.
And we had Christmas with them too.
We had
So
Christmas with them,
so much
it was,
fun.
It was
Yeah.
such a fun time.
We had a concert at our house right before we left on Christmas tour. I think it was a couple days before we left. And as I was getting dressed, I threw this ring on my finger that I think it was Macy's. It was like in a little jewelry dish, and I didn't think anything of it. We did the concert. Afterwards, I couldn't get it off my finger. Like, it was literally stuck. I think it was my ring finger. It was literally stuck on my finger. And we tried everything. Finally, Justice had to get like these pliers and like literally cut it off my finger, and it was like getting swollen. It was not the thing you want to have happen to a very dominant hand like right before Christmas tour.
Our good friends the Criviers had a show that was not too far from us, and so we pulled an all-nighter to surprise them one night. And we arrived and it was so awesome, and we got to see their show, and then we also ended up performing with them, which was super great as well.
And they were staying in a lodge that was on the campus of the church that they were performing at. And so when we went to surprise them, we walked into the lodge, surprised them, and this lodge was massive. And we actually ended up staying there with them. And it had like 3 kitchens, 3 living rooms. Everyone could spread out, and a pool table, ping pong table. It was one of the most, it felt like a little retreat that we went on with them. And so I tried to join their act, part of their basketball routine, and they let me try, and it lasted about 5 seconds.
And then we'll see how far you can keep on. Ready to go.
One of my favorite parts about Christmas tour was touring the USS Lexington aircraft carrier during World War II.
Seeing the airplanes and the flight deck and being able to meet one of the captains was really fun.
So we always hear about the Navy bunks are really small, but when we were there, they were bigger than the ones that we have in our RV, which is,
Yeah.
we get used to them, so we're like, I can slide right in here.
Sicko.
Hey guys, this is behind the scenes. We're doing a soundcheck right now, and this is my Christmas tour, first Christmas tour with this drum set, and I really like it. I feel like we've had this for a long time.
where the last thing you want is to be filmed. Here are the top stream moments from Christmas tour where the camera was rolling.
No episodes right there, honestly. I don't want to be vlogged at the moment. I'm not wanting to be documented. That was a direct intentional out.
For your feet.
I was being intentional in that.
Everybody's waited the whole year long, counting down those days until Christmas comes. A chill is on the breeze, and the family's all in town. The lights are on the tree, and it won't be too long now. Feels like joy to the world, feels like snow in the air, feels like choir singing, church bells ringing, hope is everywhere. Jesus Christ has come, and one thing is clear. Between the tiny little baby, all my friends and family, is the best time of the year. Feels like joy, feels like joy. Love is shining and making everything seem bright. Happiness bringing carolers singing silent night. So let's make a memory we'll cherish through the years. It's the most wonderful time, and that time is finally here. Feels like joy to the world, feels like snow in the air, feels like choir singing, church bells ringing, hope is everywhere. Jesus Christ has come, and one thing is clear. Between the tiny little baby, all my friends and family, is the best time of the year. Feels like joy. Oh, it feels like joy. Yeah. The chill is on the breeze, and the family's all in town. The lights are on the tree, and it won't be too long now. It feels like joy to the world, it feels like snow in the air, it feels like choir singing, church bells ringing.